Why hello there everyone, ADutchGamer here, and if you listen to my earlier commentary that I uploaded today, you will have heard at the end that was planning to do another commentary, and here it is. Anyway, what I was going to talk about was something new in Dutch public transport, and this commentary, just a bit of a warning, is going to have absolutely nothing to do with Call of Duty. The gameplay is just a bit of a backdrop, so well, if you're looking for tips for Call of Duty, you should probably go look for them elsewhere. Anyway, what I was going to talk about, the Dutch public transport. We've always worked with just a paper card, you put stamps on it, and if the card is filled with stamps, you can't use it to travel anymore. Simple, yet effective. Now, I'm not entirely sure, but I think sometime 2010 to 2009, not entirely sure, the government decided that they wanted to make some digital system. Well, okay, fine with me. I'm in college for an IT education, so go for it. And problem is, they were going with this has to be as cheap as possible, so they used an old card to put your data on. So basically it's what it is a basically it's kind of a credit card, but then it works with an RFID chips, which is, well, kinda hard to explain, but basically it communicates with other things on radio, through radio waves, and you know, that kind of stuff. So problem with the card they selected to use, it was already hacked. I could read out the data that was on it before they actually started using it. So they, at some point people found out what kind of card they were planning to use, and they actually warned the guys that were going to exploit it, and that exploited, I don't know, they were going to implement the system for the public transport for the Dutch government, but bottom line is they got word of the card being hacked already, and they didn't do anything. They were like, yeah, you know, no big deal, nobody's gonna be able to crack it because the software used to crack it only works on Linux, or, well, I don't know how to pronounce that with an English accent, so sorry about that. But basically what it meant was the system they were going to use for public transport was flawed before they even started using it. Awesomeness. Anyway, right now we're getting close to the time that they're not going to actually allow people to use the old transportation method, or payment method rather. And now people have actually gone ahead and made a tool for Windows to hack into the cards. So all you have to do right now to travel with the public transport for free is buy a card reader, which costs about 30 euros, download some software, and you can basically infinitely travel with your card. Yeah, it's, oh yeah, and they're still saying, oh yeah, it's going to be no big deal and whatever. and they actually a magazine published, well, I don't know if it's a magazine, but something similar, posted something about how to actually use it. So their website got over 10,000 views in, I don't know, I think over 10,000 views a second at one point, which would indicate that a lot of people want to travel for free. So now the government is probably going to have a very big problem, because public transport will probably basically become free. Yay. Now, so far that's the technical part that is completely broken. Now, so far as the human part, the to log in and log out with the cards, you have to hold them still over a certain area, either in the bus or I don't even know what the translation is for one of our methods of transportation. It's, yeah, I really don't know. Above ground subway would basically be the best explanation, but point is nobody actually, the transportation companies that sell the cards don't actually tell you how to use them. So you have quite a lot of people who just go ahead and treat the card like it's a credit card or something similar and just wipe it along the little patch of where it says like place card here. So seeing how the technology behind it works, that basically results in nothing but errors. So that's basically just a problem with educating people about how to use it. But some people also just really don't seem to have a clue how it works altogether. Like, best example, oh yeah, no, I was gonna say something else. The machines themselves as well are a bit too sensitive, if you ask me. Like, if you move the card like an inch while it's scanning the card, chances are that it is going to get you an error message. And the funny thing is, if you only moved it an inch in like half a second, it will still give you an error message after it checked you out correctly, because it's trying to read the information on your card again and it just fails. So then you get the nice situation that you get people who actually do check in or out and then are stuck just trying to get it. They didn't actually notice that the card checked in or out, and they just are trying to get the card to work for like minutes. Which is rather annoying if you're in a bus, because then the bus can't leave for that time. By the way, I travel by bus every day and you meet a lot of interesting people. Especially because I go past a yeah, how to explain it? Institute for mentally ill patients, I don't know, something similar. Basically, the people who can't really live on their own, they live there and they get some kind of psychological help and whatever. So those people also get in the bus, and you get some really interesting looking people and sounding people. So for that reason it is fun to use the bus. No, don't go into sleepy mode yet, computer. Wait, what? Did it actually turn itself off? Come on, show me. Ah, there we go. Oh, someone just got wrecked there. But yeah, public transport system probably is going to fail rather quickly, because the only thing the government can do to try and battle people who are riding for free is give out new cards with a better encryption, and that would probably cost millions, and also change all of the machines in all of the stations, every bus and every above ground subway, and that would probably cost millions if not billions of euros. So yeah, I guess we're gonna have free transportation for the next couple of years. Anyway, that was Dutch's rant about the OV chip card, and I hope you guys enjoyed.